What is going on, you guys? It's Tim from 2 a.m. Later. There has been a lot going on in my life. I have not done a full update on this channel. You know, I've done a couple videos here and there, like showing, you know, a few things in my life that's happened. One thing was Drift Nirvana. I went with my buddy from PM Garage, Peter, where we got to watch him drift his 2J E36 a little bit more at a track over in West Virginia. Insert some clips right here. With 2 a.m. Later, I've been working with other brands. I've done videos for welding companies. So my biggest thing right now is going into the fabrication world, but working with cars that I like. So if you can see, I'm in a big empty space in my driveway right now, which means one thing is missing. Yes, I do want to admit that I sold my XB. I did sell my XB, so it was a tough choice for me, but it was something that I've owned for almost 10 years and was a big staple on the channel. It is very heartbreaking, but I am predicting to go into bigger and better things. Sorry, dog is barking. With selling the XB comes bigger and better things. So my first plan is to make 2 a.m. such a bigger brand and focus on like me and the brand itself. So one big thing I want to focus on is redoing and revamping the 2 a.m. garage. Yes, the garage is kind of a mess right now, but it is a organized mess. With all the walls being bare, the first thing I'm doing is laying all new electrical. So I have an electrician coming in to professionally do a lot of the work, and then that's just the first step. I will be painting the walls. I will not be doing a lot of the finishing, no insulation, nothing crazy. We do intend on moving soon, so I'm just organizing something to build the first branch of 2 a.m. Later. So first step was trying to just understand where to put everything. So now the plan is to move forward with all the electrical. Alright, so the electrical is done. I have our 240 volt right here, a 110, let's see, yep, 110 right there, and a 110 against this back wall. So this is stage one. Now everything is complete, all the walls are clean. It's time to move forward with the entire remodel. Alright, so my first step was to do all of the prep work on the walls to make sure that I am ready to paint. I do need to still like clean up this corner right here, but that'll be next step. I'm just gonna kind of like keep going with. I was trying to get this board off, but it's not really in the best condition. So for the time being, until I order new ones, I think I'm gonna paint over it. I think that's the play. I think I'm just gonna paint over it. But I have to get everything off these shelves up here. I don't know if I want to paint up there per se. I'll be putting flags up there at some point. So plan is keep going at this wall because I plan on painting this entire wall tomorrow. Right now we have all the electrical done. Everything has been taped up. That's pretty sensitive. My next phase, which is what I'm going to be most favored about because it's going to be the big transformation for this entire space, which is going to be paint. Now, I did want to do all the insulation and I wanted to do all the drywall, but to save costs, I kind of went on a tangent on looking at all the costs for everything of either doing like plywood and drywall and looking through the internet at seeing all the unfinished basements and garages and seeing how it affects pros and cons of resale. And we're looking at reselling, or we're looking at selling this house within the next couple of years. So I don't want to wreck the value of this, but I also don't want to go too far with this where if we move and I actually get a bigger workshop, it'll be a little bit more comfortable for us and I don't have to worry about all that money gone into this with no gain for our house. So what I plan on doing now is painting these studs. This pegboard right here has been kind of hard to deal with. It's been mounted since I moved in. You can see the blue since when I painted the car, or when I painted the XB blue. It's been kind of layered because the plastic drop only went down so far. I don't know if I have any video footage of that, but the boards right here, you can see, actually, let me go in between them because I'm actually using the Osmo Pocket 3 with the facial tracking, so I'm kind of like interested in how this is going to work with how, you know, like I'm going to be moving with painting. So I'm interested to see how we can play with this. The boards that are right here have been here since, let's see, since that board was up. Oh, and don't mind the 2 a.m. I had a little bit of fun. I'm just trying to like visualize what we're gonna be doing. So the great plan is I'm gonna be adding another pegboard right here. I don't know if it's gonna be that one, but we are gonna be adding more storage to the walls. I have cabinets to put up. There's a lot of things that I want to do to make this a little bit more comfortable in a workspace. So this is what I'll be using. Now, this paint sprayer, I've never really got a recommendation for like the Wagner model or anything like that, but I had some money in my budget from selling the XB open up. I thought it was going to be a little bit more expensive for certain things. Turned out it wasn't. Paint was a lot cheaper than I thought because I'm going with a solid color. And then the paint sprayer, I was going to buy the simple one. I should have. There was a parking lot sale. It dropped in price. I should have went with the cheaper route, but this is what I chose with. This is the $120 model, I believe. It has the same characteristics as what I'm used to with the dip guns. So with an electric sprayer that's going to be using water-based paint, that'll have to just thin down with a little bit of water to be able to spray through here and make this entire garage one flat color. All right, let's unbox this. So I watched a couple of videos, obviously, and with my dip experience, I think this will be a piece of cake. Hopefully. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's the spare? Oh, yeah, buddy. All right, that's a little bit. Okay. That's a little bit more legit than the dip kit. And the actual. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this has spray pressure right here. All right. The little accessory kit. Let's move this over here. Got some wheels. They got fucking wheels. All right. I'm gonna actually grab this. I want to make sure. I want to see if the instructions for how much water I need to add in here. Let's open up this. Fucking get this shit everywhere. Respirator's all set up. Open it up. I'm going to be able to go up and down with it and left and right. So I'll be able to get the trim pieces below, get a little bit of higher up, so places that you won't really be able to see. I also noticed that the sprayer nozzle that is on it is a 3mm spray nozzle, whereas the spare one that comes with it is a 1mm. It's pretty cool how they give you the different options that I'll be able to actually use on smaller corners and like inside the door jams or something. But this will give me the most coverage with the 3mm. And oh, you can't mix the cups. This is only used with the 48. This is only used with the 32 as well. So that's interesting that they're pretty much set up with each other to be like operational of like trim and full coverage. All right, before I do anything, let's just put these wheels on so they just snap into place. Pretty easy. Dip your car, eat your heart out, because my sprayer on wheels, that's dope. Like, why wouldn't my sprayer be on wheels at all times? I don't understand that. I do want to plug this in. It is a little bit late in my neighborhood, but I do want to plug this in and see how actual loud it is, because I don't intend on spraying tonight. So, you're the last one. You're giving me the trouble. Good. Okay. It's on wheels. Sweet. Alright, are you guys ready for the big color reveal? Black. I thought black would be the best choice for these kind of walls and to have the good coverage. Plus, for everything that I have planned, I think black is a good staple to start out with. A very monochrome kind of like feel is what I have for this little vision. All right, this is the first test of the Avanti electric sprayer. Is there even an on and off switch with this? It didn't turn on. I found it. Okay. We know it works.
Let's get at it.
All right, so I have the first, like, I'd say coat down. I try to do this we'll see how this dries. I kind of want to do one more coat after a little bit and see how it dries, but I'm going to continue going all the way to this corner. The Avanti spray system, I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty easy to use comparing to the dip setup I was using in the past. So for an electric sprayer that has like the same concept just for water-based house paint, I think this is a great solution for like an easy, like 1, 2, 3. Also, I made a boo-boo.